Hi, I'm Aisha. You are watching Educational Hub. Writing a literature review involves finding relevant publications, such as books and journal articles, critically analyzing them, and explaining what you found. There are 5 key steps. 1. Search for relevant literature. 2. Evaluate sources. 3. Identify themes, debates and gaps. 4. Outline the structure. 5. Write your literature review. First, we need to understand, what is a literature review? A literature review is a survey of scholarly sources, such as books, journal articles, and theses, related to a specific topic or research question. In other words, we can say that a literature review is a survey of scholarly sources on a specific topic. It provides an overview of current knowledge, allowing you to identify relevant theories, methods, and gaps in the existing research. Secondly, where does the literature review go in a dissertation? The literature review usually comes near the beginning of your thesis or dissertation. After the introduction, it grounds your research in a scholarly field and leads directly to your theoretical framework or methodology. Next, what is the purpose of a literature review? When you write a thesis, dissertation, or research paper, you will have to conduct a literature review to situate your research within existing knowledge. The literature review gives you a chance to demonstrate your familiarity with the topic and scholarly context, develop a theoretical framework and methodology for your research, position yourself in relation to other researchers and theorists, show how your research addresses a gap or contributes to a debate. The content will look slightly different in each case, but the process of conducting a literature review follows the same steps. Step 1. Search for relevant literature. Before you begin searching for literature, you need a clearly defined topic. If you are writing the literature review section of a dissertation or research paper, you will search for literature related to your research problem and questions. For example, the research question is, what is the impact of social media on body image among Generation Z? Now, start by creating a list of keywords related to your research question. For example, social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, body image, self-perception, self-esteem, mental health, Generation Z, teenagers, adolescents, youth. Search for relevant sources. Use your keywords to begin searching for sources. Some useful databases to search for journals and articles include your university's library catalog, Google Scholar, JSTOR, EBSCO, Project Muse, Medline, EconLit, InSpec. Step 2. Evaluate and select sources. You probably won't be able to read absolutely everything that has been written on the topic. You'll have to evaluate which sources are most relevant to your questions. Step 3. Identify themes, debates, and gaps. To begin organizing your literature review's argument and structure, you need to understand the connections and relationships between the sources you've read. Based on your reading and notes, you can look for 1. Trends and patterns, in theory, method or results. Do certain approaches become more or less popular over time? 2. Themes. What questions or concepts recur across the literature? 3. Debates, conflicts and contradictions. Where do sources disagree? 4. Pivotal publications. Are there any influential theories or studies that change the direction of the field? 5. Gaps. What is missing from the literature? Are there weaknesses that need to be addressed? Step 4. Outline your literature review structure. There are various approaches to organizing the body of a literature review. You should have a rough idea of your strategy before you start writing. Step 5. Write your literature review. Like any other academic text, your literature review should have an introduction, a main body, and a conclusion. What you include in each depends on the objective of your literature review. 1. Introduction. The introduction should clearly establish the focus and purpose of the literature review. 2. Body. Depending on the length of your literature review, You might want to divide the body into subsections. You can use a subheading for each theme, time period, or methodological approach. 3. Conclusion. In the conclusion, you should summarize the key findings you have taken from the literature and emphasize their significance. Thank you for watching. Like, share and subscribe my channel for more informative videos about research.